Hey folks, Consolidating here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 4. I really shouldn't be recording this episode because I got some real life stuff to do shortly, but I'm gonna try to sneak this bad boy in. Hopefully I don't go way too over, but how do you stop playing Civ, right? Exactly. I don't want to build Oxford here. I'm gonna want to build that in Rome. This actually might not be a bad place for Hermitage, because it is one of the 3 city places we're tagging for maybe doing a culture victory, which is just really fun. It's not one you get to do very often because it requires so much planning. It's hard on higher difficulties because you can't snag as many wonders. Maybe I will commit. You know what? I'm going to commit to a cultural victory. It's going to be fine. I wonder if it's worth promoting these guys. This one doesn't even have a promotion. No, you know what? I'm just going to trash you. We're going to spend the money somewhere else. We're going to have to spend a fair amount of cash doing some unit upgrades, so it's going to be all right. Now, one thing we could consider... That is so not worthwhile. So not worthwhile. Okay. One thing we could consider is not using liberalism to pop democracy. Conceivably, we could get something more potent out of that. Don't think it's that likely, but it's possible. All right, let's just get these temples, which we're going to want. Oh, apparently there's some workboats that we can take advantage of somewhere. That only pops up when there's an unimproved resource that we could use. You are going to go and start on Oxford ASAP, please. We're going to want that science boost much more than we want the 3rd longbowman in our capital there, because it's actually okay. All right, and yeah, we're going to get the pikemen. We're going to get 1 parked in each of the border cities here, and then a couple extras for the... Oh, wow. No espionage bonus there. A couple extras for the stacks that are moving around.
No free man shall be taken.
So now we can use the representation civic, which we've been using for ages. Thanks to the pyramids, I believe. Jails are quite good. Lots more espionage, and 50% spy. Sure, you get 4 base espionage and 50% more on top of that for anything you might be producing, like your courthouse produces it, plus some other buildings later. We also get reduced war exhaustion, which is going to be relevant. We can also turn some scientists into spy specialists. Getting 1 great spy is actually tremendous and could be something we specifically look to focus on. So, yeah, right now, I mean, democracy doesn't even take us that long to research, but I think it's still the best thing for us to just pop right now. Yeah. So we're gonna research liberalism, which we know is gonna finish in 1 turn. When it finishes, we'll pick up democracy for free. Yeah. Oh, actually, you're not supposed to be here. You're gonna move to Ravenna, which is we're gonna move out in a sec. We actually might hit Pyongyang first, just because it's a much stronger city, probably much more production. Flipping that as early as possible is probably going to make a big difference in the war efforts.
Any society that would give up
there's liberalism
to gain a little security
also gives us access to the free speech civic, which is really strong, but I don't think we're going to run it now. Also free religion, which we already had access to because of one of our other wonders. So we're going to get democracy for free. And then what we're going to do is start researching... we definitely want to get steel. So we're going to beeline towards steel right now. And finishing steel, that's going to be our go time for the war. Longbow, good. Yeah, there's nothing we're really super prioritizing. I don't know how married I am to the monasteries anymore, either. Because the cultural boost here is not going to matter for the border push. Lighthouse doesn't mean that much. We do want the temples, because, I mean, the happiness is going to be useful later on. Let's start on that. Hello, democracy.
It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all the others that have been tried.
So we do have access to all the great town things, right? Emancipation to grow faster. It also screws with anyone who's running slavery, which is fun. Actually, it screws with anyone who's not running emancipation, which actually is a good idea, because I'm willing to bet not very many people have that right now. Wasn't I saving... No, I think I used the Great Prophet, didn't I? Hold on a sec. I'm just going to automate the workboat here. Yeah, we discovered liberalism. It's like, usually I'm used to that sound being a bad thing. Because that's like for a variety of like the firsts, like first circumnavigation and different things. Over here... Oh yeah, see, this Great Prophet, I'm going to use you to Golden Age. Although first thing I'm going to do just to make sure I don't screw something up. I'm going to put the Statue of Liberty in there. There's no way. Normally, what you want to do is you want to save your great engineer until you know it's going to finish that turn. But there's no way anyone's going to beat us to the Statue of Liberty. I don't think, because we've got such a good push towards democracy that no one else does. So I'm going to go and hurry this. The reason I'm doing this is because Golden Ages, they do consume multiple great people later if you've used a few, and I couldn't remember if we've used a few or not. I want to make sure it wasn't accidentally going to consume that great engineer, because I really want that for the Statue of Liberty. So I'm going to Golden Age. It's going to increase our production of like basically everything, but also give us the ability to swap things without penalties. Now, we are going to war. We could go police state, vassalage, even theocracy here. This will give us a ton of extra XP, free units, military unit production, reduced war wariness. I think what I might do, at least temporarily at least, I'm going to run Emancipation to grow these cottages. Which I suppose doesn't invalidate the rest. But we're not building that many military units right now. So what I'm going to do is this. We can switch again in 5 turns. And it'll still be within our Golden Age. So we'll still be able to switch for free. Or rather, without a revolution here. And then we might go to a pro-unit building one, and we might just start spamming out units everywhere. But for right now, I'm happy for the more economic one. I'm going to go to 100% science just for a tick. Although, well, when we get to steel or whatever, we will need a ton of money for our unit upgrades. But we also need to, get to steel, so. There's gunpowder.
You can get more of what you want with a kind.
I don't think I have military tradition.
You can with just a kind.
Just too bad, because the mounted units are very, very strong. Oh yeah, we have access to security bureaus for a ton of basic espionage. And then you can multiply that with the jail, right? With the plus 50%, which is actually pretty substantial. Let's make sure we keep getting our temples though for now. Oh, and you can get your library or. Oh, you know what? Get a courthouse. Especially we're going to take more cities. Courthouses are worth more and more and more money. Did I get another great profit here? See, now, yeah, I need 2 of these. I think we start saving the great profits for Golden Ages. You need 2 different great people. 2 great profits won't do it. Or I can add you to this city. Again, a little bit more production. I could light bulb or work towards divine right, but that's not particularly interesting. Let me just save you for potential Golden Ages. Do you have a pikeman? You do not. There you go. Let's get you in here. And with a pikeman, I often like, because I don't use them for too many things, I like to give them combat 1, followed by medic. Because they don't tend to get involved in that many combats, and then we have a healer unit that's going to survive things. Okay, well, we're not going to finish chemistry in 3 turns. Let me go and we'll do the thing where we sort of toggle back and forth between a couple of these. Yes, we want maximum temples, maximum temples. We'll replant the forest. That seems fine. Not that was very expensive, but I was going to say it's an example of like why you want to make sure to keep some money around for those events. Some of them you do use more money, and they can have some powerful effects. Same thing here. We're just going to do this and this. Fortify. Now, if Korea does make a beeline to Uppsala, we actually are going to be in some amount of trouble because there's not a lot of defensive stuff there. But we're going to get a bunch of units coming from the north and south. So I don't think Uppsala is going to be in any kind of threat whatsoever. You have to keep building military units, but do you? You know what? You can squeeze in a temple. That's going to be fine. And, yeah, get the forum. That's fine. Get forges. Thank you. You're coming down here. That's the extra pikemen. There we go. So we've got 1 extra pikeman in both of our north and south prongs. Oh, I forgot! I'm running universal suffrage, so I can actually buy units, or buy buildings, which I don't really feel the need to accelerate the temples. Maybe I'll buy this forge, though. Not that it has much production here, but it's something. Golden Age is helping us build the Statue of Liberty. Oh, which actually you can also rush the purchase of. Taj Mahal. Oh, you don't have units here. I thought it was packing units. You know what, then? I'm going to get you to get, like, 3 more longbows, or I can start building, like, something else. But no, just get a bunch more longbows to protect the city. And in Uppsala here, After you're done this catapult, I'm going to get you to have that as well. So we're going to have 6 longbows in both those cities, which should be more than enough defense for this stage of the game. There's a few more of our cities that don't have any defenses yet, so we're going to want to embiggen them soon. Okay, yeah, get all your temples. This here, yeah, you need 1, 2, 3 of those, and we can move the unit out. Statue of Liberty is 1 turn, so we can't rush to instantly complete it, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't think there's any way anyone beats us to it. We still don't have vision over Korea's tech, but it doesn't matter so much anymore. I don't think I'm afraid of them suddenly popping out a big military tech or anything like that. I guess I will keep you here. Maybe I won't promote you. And I guess I did move some military units here. Okay. The extra longbow is probably still not a terrible idea, though. Suppose I could just start upgrading some of the units that I'm going to want for this war. Like, so all these Praetorians, first of all, I'll do the thing. Let me sleep one. Pick it up again. I'm going to alt-click, just make sure all Praetorians everywhere are awake. And yeah, none of these have any promotions, I don't think. Well, nothing special. So yeah, because otherwise it would show up. So we'll give you the city promotion. That's going to be fine. And yeah, you promote to Maceman. We'll probably wait until we have rifles. I don't know. We'll give you the city attack anyway. I'm just going to have you spacebar and wait. Same thing here. This Praetorium no longer needs to park here because we clearly have... Actually, neither this unit, which I'm going to go and trash, because we have vision because of our borders out here. And I don't think anyone can place a city directly adjacent to one of your borders. I'm going to do over here so I don't forget. 1, 2, 3 longbows. You all with a city attack. I mean, we might want more flexibility later on, but because we can't get more city attacker promotion on our gunpowder units, I still think I like the idea. The thing is, we probably won't have riflemen for this war. I think as long as we've got cannons, we're going to be laughing. Okay, you're good here. Get another temple. Get another temple. I could have you work on some military units as well, but... Jail, security building. I don't know. You know what I think I'm going to do? Is I'm going to have you go back to get all 3 of these, which we have another holy city as well, don't we? Hindu, Confucian, Taoist. Don't we have another religion? Oh, Jewish, which apparently we don't have in our capital. I might want to force that. Tell you what, we'll, there we go. We'll get a trio of Jewish missionaries queued up here as well. Now, you can use longbows on the attack, especially if you give them, like, the first strike promotion. Although, then the crossbows would be better, because the crossbows have the bonus against melee units. Alright, you over here. 1, 2, 3 after you've done that temple, please. I'm just going to keep spacebarring these things so I don't forget about them. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could have other cities somewhere build them, especially cities that have, like, barracks and things, but... I don't really care about them having XP. And so the places with barracks and things, especially Kumai over here... See, okay, we are getting some espionage stuff happening against us, which is unpleasant. They've poisoned our water well here, giving us +8 poison. Which, actually, we were on the cusp of unhealthiness anyway, so I guess I will build the aqueduct. You need to build military units, but... Actually, how's your health? Because, y'all know, we are at the cap, which is why it's suggesting that. Actually, I don't know whether we need more military units. We're mostly just waiting for the upgrades to come in. What I'm going to do is, sure, I'll put this in. We lost a building here from a hurricane, apparently. What I'm going to do in all of my cities... I'm going to have all my cities build 1 spy, and we'll just keep it parked there. Really, you know, the border cities are more... And we do actually have such good espionage that I'm actually a little annoyed that they successfully did that mission, because the amount of espionage points you have compared to someone else impacts the chance of a successful espionage mission. So, in theory, we were kind of defended from that, but oh well. So, nationalism's being worked on. There's more pressure for the AI to go to democracy now because of emancipation. giving them pressure. We did finish the Statue of Liberty, so we've got a free specialist in all of our cities. Yeah, there you go. And we might want to go around and focus our city production on different categories. I don't know. I'm going to go to plus 100% science here, because I got lots of money in the bank currently. Okay, I specifically want to make sure that Rome... Actually, what I specifically want to make sure is that the 3 cities that might become the culture cities have maximum religions. Just to give them maximum options for various buildings. And those are also places I want to make sure to have all the monasteries as well, because we can lock in their culture. So, Antium has 4.
Chemistry means the difference between poverty...
Neapolis has only 3.
...and the abundant life.
If we have astronomy, which we don't right now, because it invalidated some of our wonders, so I don't want to do it, but we can build frigates, which are very powerful. Workshops get +1 production, which we're not really using workshops. So over here, I mean, you are a frontliner, but let's get... you're one of our culture cities. Let's make sure you have all your monasteries. And yeah, we're just going to sit the spy idle here. I might not feel the same need to have spies in the back. Wait here for now. Wait. Oh, you have Judaism. Never mind. All right, I'll hit auto spread. Just go wherever you think you can then. That's going to be okay. And fortify the longbow. And yeah, we're going to get you up to 6 longbows over here just to make sure nothing sneaks in to that city. Great stuff. Okay, you don't need the monastery. Get more temples. This is our military city that generates better military units, but I'm not really feeling the pressure. Tell you what, let's get you a stable. We can consider maybe building some knights or something there later on. Steals in 3 turns, which is great. I don't know. Should I get all the monasteries up? No, there's not. I don't think there's any reason. Yeah, just get your temples in place. Oh, do get the university going. That's going to be fine. We're going to fortify up the spy. Auto-spread Judaism. Oh, there we go. I can move this Praetorian now. And fortify you. Spy's going to stay where it is. Praetorian, stay here for now. Same thing here. Although soon you will move. We got ourselves a great scientist. Well, we know that we're... Yeah, so this great scientist is worth 20 tech in Rome right now. It'll be worth less when we don't have a representation. Oh, wait. No, I already don't have representation. Jeez. So it'd actually be worth more because of all our multipliers. Yeah, I'm going to have it join Rome just for massive continuous tech from this city here. I think if I lower this, yeah. So we're going to want the steel in 3 turns, and then we're going to go full money for upgrades. Now, I guess we didn't do a second golden age. Oh, wait. Is this my golden age counter over here? Maybe it is. Hold on. Oh, you need to get your monasteries because you're one of the culture cities. Stable is done. I mean, I suppose I could get 1 war elephant. Just to be able to attack knights that we see. It's not a terrible idea. Do you have all your monasteries? You do. You don't have a courthouse yet. Probably want that. Apostolic Palace. So this is the winner gets to make choices. I should maybe abstain. I think this one you can't avoid having winner because I think whoever leads, even if without a majority, still gets it. I guess I'll vote for Khmer because we're not actually going to war with them. They will appreciate me voting for them. I think we went from unhappy face to positive face with them. Yeah, you voted for us. +2. We might be able to develop a little bit of a relationship over there. I'm not sure. Okay, no, so that I am still in a golden age. Okay. Just going to wait until steel finishes, and then I think we're going to go for maximum unit production, maximum XP, and we're going to spam out tons of cannons and just military units in general. Although I'm definitely going to want to be in a position where I can remove that policy. Spread that. Sit there. Steel in 2 turns. You want monasteries, because you are one of our culture places. You are not. Let's just get started on the jail. We are going to want some in a bunch of places. You have your defenses up. That's great. I mean, right now you're not making any money because it's all going to science, but yeah, we'll get the farm sorted out here. There you go. Leading candidate over here. Yeah, 437 votes required. Did 252. Maybe no one can propose. Interesting. Set the spy there. You're gonna wait here. Oh, good. This Praetorian can start to move, so let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more religious spread. Just to try to squeeze in a few more corners, either in our borders or it'll go overseas. But it is good for money, right? Because we've got the holy buildings. It is really helping us run our tech a lot more aggressively. All right, steel's kicking in now. Hello, industrial era. New roads.
Before that steam drill shall beat me down, I'll die with my hammer in my hand.
Right, ironworks, which is a national wonder, so we can build it anywhere for bonus production, especially if we get coal, which I don't think we've exposed yet. But yeah, cannons are going to be huge for us. It'd be nice if people traded with us. Yeah, I think we're going to go with steam power. The levies are going to be a pretty good benefit. Also, this gets us replaceable parts, which gives us much better windmills and water mills. Windmills, especially with +1 production, is going to be great. Also build lumber mills. Tell you what, I'm going to do replaceable parts first, which, apparently needs guilds, banking. Maybe we can do some trades first. And then we'll get rifling here. Now, rifles can be countered by grenadiers here, because they get a 50% attack boost versus rifles. So they're an 18 versus riflemen. Well, actually... Okay, replaceable parts, let's just do this. We're going to decide at that point if we're going to steam power, rifling, what the deal is. Ironworks, I'm not sure where we're going to build it. Okay, you have all of the monasteries, which is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to queue in one of these temples, so we're going to want them regardless. Wouldn't surprise me if we built the ironworks here. You are definitely going to get a cannon. You know, you're actually unhealthy. Build an aqueduct. You build this. But what I'm going to do is... So I'm going to drop this. We're going to go to full money because we're going to do upgrades. I'm going to go police state, vassalage, theocracy. And I think I'm going to leave emancipation because none of these others really help with war. And the unhappy faces to other civs might still be fun. So we're going to do that without a revolution. Now, this does give us a official religion, which I think Confucianism is the best pick for us, because I think all of our cities have Confucianism. So we're going to let that go in for now. That will disappoint some of our people who are buds. I should have traded first. Dang. Because now we got a lot more unhappy faces. Compass, music. Here, what do you want for this? For Constitution. That is worth way too much. But all my techs are worth a lot right now. I mean, technically printing press is worth the least. Journal of Mode. I wonder if I can just threaten him. I am much stronger. Yeah, that's too bad. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to backfill a couple of techs.
The wisest men...
Harbor's very good.
Their own direction.
Explorer, better scout. Not really relevant for us now.
If music be the food of love...
Oh, and this is how we get our cathedrals unlocked. Okay. Which actually, yeah, may have been nicer to have it a little sooner. So yeah, one more war and then we'll focus probably on just culture spam. But what I want to do now is in all my cities. Yes, all my cities. I'm going to queue up 2 cannons. We might cancel some of those later on, but for now, I'm okay with this. Failed to spread. Fortify the archer. War elephants. This is going to be the primary push right over here. This city might just flip to us automatically. It's already 37%. Or no, it's 62% Roman. Wow. I assumed I had the smaller number. Yeah. We can probably just ignore it, especially if we take Pyongyang. Then the pressure is going to be even worse. But yeah, it's only a matter of time before this flips. Now, they do have a lot of units in here. Units are one of the ways you prevent cities from flipping. Boy, it would be nice if those sorts of things happened in Civ 6. You want education for free? I don't think so, buddy. Okay. Still focus on that front over there. That's going to be fine. Spread Hinduism wherever we can. Do this. And then over here... Yeah, I don't have enough money to do them all, but that's okay. We can basically go the second the cannons are available. which, not next turn because we still have to finish a few upgrades, but the turn after that, we can probably pull the trigger. Okay. Upgrade you two. Get the cannons starting over here. You do that. And yeah, cannons are going to be pretty, like, expendable in the war. We're going to sacrifice them on cities. So that's why I wanted a bunch of extras. And every city is going to be able to produce cannons that start with at least one level of XP. Okay. So if I select everything here, leave behind you, you, and you. Oh, wait, I was going to ignore this city this turn. Although, it's got a crap ton of units in there. Never mind, we actually want to kill those. And because of the roads, I actually have enough movement to get this started this turn. You guys are going to fortified. Oh, Ramses proved the world is round. So he gets a circumnavigation bonus as ships move at +1 speed, which I'm not going to prioritize on a Pangea map like this. So I'm not crying that he did it. Slightly annoyed on principle, because we actually could have finished it without too much difficulty. Grab this cannon. Move you over here. Well, you can't quite get there this turn. It's a little vulnerable over there, but it's probably okay. Hold on. I want to select these units, please. And one of these. Move you up here. Okay, this one won't be able to attack this turn, but I think it's still fine to start the attack now. Yeah, that cannon won't be able to move, but that's okay. Well, ooh, I guess it's time to put another cut in here. I feel bad. Should we just go? We could threaten him for something. If he says yes, it would do a peace deal, so I don't want to do that. We're going to declare war. I'll just do the alt-click here. Korea is correct. Excellent. Now, these guys here, well, we're going to use some first to do the bombard. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get you promoted to increase bombard damage. We'll just bring down some of these defenses. Same thing you. You'll get the double bombard. Or sorry, that was the wrong button. That was for collateral damage, which isn't actually what I want at all right now. There you go. Defenses are gone. The rest of these, well, I suppose I'll start with this one with max collateral damage. 28% chance that it'll survive. Notice there's a 100% chance that the other unit survives. That's because cannons can't actually kill anything. I think they can do at most 80%, but they do splash damage. So they'll injure a bunch of units in this stack. So what we're going to do, and this was what I was talking about, the sacrifice, mostly I'll actually probably give them the City Raider promotion to increase the chance that they survive. There we go. In fact, I'm going to take this entire stack here, just do this, and I'm just going to attack with all of these. Now that the whole stack is weakened, you can see it's 98% chance just over and over and over again. And now this entire stack is weakened, so we can just roll over them with the rest of our units with zero problems. Well, 90% actually is... Oh, because the watches have the bonus against melee. What if I start with the elephant? And give you... I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you maximum withdrawal opportunities. There you go, 96% chance to survive. Killing what? But we are going to have to start sending in our macemen. Actually, I should Praetorians. The same strength. As long as we're not attacking melee units, the Praetorians are going to do better. Still 90. All right. Oh, we lost one. I mean, we're going to lose 1 in 10 at 90. Now, though, we're at 99% chances. And we're just going to obliterate a massive stack over here. Which is why I was like, no, let's attack this city after all. Because we can kill a huge amount of Korea's army. It was correct for them to put these units here, because they had to stop this city from flipping, and it really was on a front line, so you want to stack your units there, but we were just able to massively outproduce. This general, we can attach it to a unit, which gives it access to special promotions, plus gives 20 XP in the stack. I think what I'm going to do, though, is just get it over here, because if we can start making units that start with, like, just more levels of promotion in that city, that will be nice. I don't know what the numbers are, and it's going to depend on some of our policies. So... Oh, apparently we were sending a missionary over there. Oh, and we had an auto-explore warrior probably over here, too. Yeah, I guess some of our missionaries were going into their territory. I suspect we're going to want ironworks here just to produce stuff as quick, like units as quickly as possible. Or in our culture city, actually. Maybe it will be in our culture cities. To make sure that... we can build wonders quickly. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to queue up like 3 longbows so that we can park longbows in our cities that we conquer. Speaking of, we haven't actually conquered the city yet. We literally did not have enough units. Well, okay, there's a single knight. I actually could... Oh, yeah, no, I still will take it. Do that. We're going to install a new governor. And yeah, just start on a monument, like a little bit of culture. You're going to fortify up over here. Confucianism. I'll hit the auto spread. I don't think you'll go into territory you're at war with. I think you're smart enough for that. Mostly I'm going to move a bunch of units into this city. And actually, there's no reason I can't just start marching forward right now. I don't think Korea's going to have enough stuff to threaten us. Yeah. Confucian missionary. I'm just going to run you backwards here. And then I'll put you on auto spread. You're probably just going to stay parked in the city for now, because you probably don't have a safe target. Is this a big stack? No, just a little bit of macemen. That's fine. And the Great General, yeah, I'm just going to have you join the city. Okay. So we do have a bunch of damaged units, but that's fine. We do have some medics as well. I think mostly this whole stack here. Actually, make sure you got medics over here. We're going to take this whole stack. We're going to keep moving forward. The damage cannons can still be used to bombard walls. Well, I'm going to start moving this way. That's fine. And... well, you're still going to want culture buildings and things, so let's work towards that. And so over here, I'm just going to leave... I'm going to leave damaged melee units behind. There you go, because they can't really attack the city anyway. Now, they're not super strong here, but they'll be fine soon. I'll just get you to fortify in this city. And then, yeah, we're going to keep moving forward with these stacks. Yeah, let's move into there. Oops. And there. That's going to leave some units behind, but I think that's okay. Trireme. Oh, yeah, you're set to auto wake up. You're going to kill a workboat. Haha! I'm like, what are you waking up? There's no barbarian here. But I didn't realize there was a Korean workboat. I think Pyongyang is going to fall basically now.
Trade seldom meet together, even for merriment and diversion.
Building a few knights wouldn't be a terrible idea. Grocer's good for health. I just need to make sure... yeah, I'm actually wondering... okay, what's your production rate over here? 63. Let me just queue up a grocer for a sec. We're going to want grocers everywhere anyway. And your production rate, 20... okay, so we actually want the ironworks here. Because its production rate's kind of bad. I mean, it's a production rate multiplier, so really it kind of makes sense to put it in a place that has the highest base. But if we're going to go cultural, this place is going to have to build lots of wonders. So, and actually, let me make sure you own that tile. I don't want to steal any from my other culture building city. But yeah, you've got enough base production, actually. You're going to be pretty decent. And the commerce is going to be useful because we can set our slider later. We can't do it now until we get drama. But we can set our slider towards culture. Which is going to be very useful later on in the cities that generate a lot of commerce. So all these guys, they're fairly damaged. We're going to have them bombard. Oh, there's still some here, so let's do a little bit more. 11%. At some point, you don't need to get rid of all the defenses, but we don't have enough cannons left, I think, to make the move this turn. So I'll just tell the rest of these cannons, go ahead, bring the defenses down to 0. I could go with 3 and actually probably weaken them a fair bit, but I'm just going to go into it next turn instead. And yeah, everyone that's left, just sit idle for a turn. Let's try to spread a little bit. And right, this longbow is supposed to come over here. I think you are spawning with 3 promotions currently. Which one is that longbow? This one here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I think it's at 9, or maybe it was 11. Actually, I think it was showing us there. So I don't think Kumai produces level 3 units without our current policies. We can do the math later. Yeah, you just go back to sentry mode, my friend. And cannons, just move forward for now. I really need to go, but I really want to take Pyongyang this turn. Or this video. And I think it should happen now. Oh, they're attacking. So this is really smart, right? When you've got siege units, you kind of want to use it against these big stacks because you're going to do a lot of splash damage to a lot of these. You could weaken a big stack. Actually, if he's got enough siege equipment in here, Like, we're going to kill a bunch of them, but at some point our entire stack is going to be sitting at like half HP and just going to start falling again and again and again. They actually might be able to counterattack the stack enough. I think we've got a vast overkill of units, but this is slightly scary because this stack is being horribly weakened and we might start losing some units. But we do have a 2-to-1 advantage on Korea in terms of troops right now. Admittedly, a lot of our troops are back here, and if he decides to move everything right here, that could be a little scary. Yeah, he is continuing the attack. These knights do have a base 10 attack, which is really good. I mean, our cannons have a 10, but they might be slightly damaged. No. I could defy. This is, okay, what this is going to do if I defy. So the reason this is coming up is it's a Buddhist apostolic palace. And someone, probably him, because I think he built it, or is at least leading it, I don't know, wants every country that has Buddhism in it to no longer be at war with Korea, which would include me because I've got some Buddhism somewhere. I'm gonna have to defy. Now, defying does lead to unhappiness, but only in cities that have that religion, which is not going to be very many. There's something to be said about going max like collateral damage on some of these and things like that. Ooh, we lost 91%. That's annoying. Some of these are damaged, so I'm having to watch the stats because we are attacking with some that are a little bit more damaged. And, you know, might have had a 90% instead of a 99, but yeah, we've weakened these guys enough that even the heavily damaged ones are doing fine. Oh, this one literally can't attack because there's no one with enough hit points left in that tile to be a legal choice. Montezuma declared war on Korea. Well, that's going to get a little more dicey for them. We're going to lock in as many of these city promotions before we start upgrading people to riflemen. We'll take Pyongyang and install a new governor. And yeah, try to squeeze out a monument here. Why not? And we'll just spacebar these guys, and then, well, I'll tell you what, I'll move this cannon in here too. That's going to be okay. Defend, do that. You still have to build a spot. You know what? These cities here, I'm going to remove the cannons from their stack because they're so far behind. Taoist maybe spread. Triple promotion. Cannon move into here. Move you towards the front. And there we go. I think we're going to run over the rest of Korea very easily. I think this entire game is going to be pretty easy. We had a really good start, and yeah, I really thought I was going to be a lot more rusty at this than I was. Part of it is I did used to play with the better AI mod as well, which does make the AI considerably more deadly. And maybe that's part of what screwed with my brain a little bit. Yeah, but you know what? Again, I'm not going to complain about having a good run here. And yeah, if we can do the cultural victory, that will be a heck of a lot of fun. So we'll see what we can do about that. We are going to want to do another Golden Age soon to get out of this pro-military policy. Although right now we're still building up military units, that it's probably still going to be worthwhile. Get that extra XP, get the extra production rate. The war exhaustion thing is going to be nice too, although I don't think this war is going to last that long. Anyway, I really have to put a cut in here, so let's do that now. Quill, you got to stop playing Civ. Okay, Quill. Folks, I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.